Wagwan, my people. This is your girl Tunda, Tiziana, Shoni, Pwani, Vina, kama vipi. Oh my goodness, you people. Hey, I'm so excited because our lady of the hour amefika, amewasili. Wiwi, Nimo, mambo vipi.
Wapua.
Hey, unakafiti manze. All pink top.
Oh my goodness. Say that again.
Kabisa manze. Shukran sana kwa kuja. Yani mi ufurahi sana when I have artists coming through manze. It's a blessing. Na isho yetu inakuwaga on Sunday, so it's always a blessing manze.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you. Hey manze, yani hata before hata niongee sana, I want to talk about hii album yako. And yani okay, we're just going to go bits by bits. Pole tu, mdogo tu. Hii song ya Chambo yenye tumetoka kusikiza tu side because watu wanaisikiza already. Tuko live at www.blueradio.co.ke. manze, I hope you guys may tune in, man. Your girl is here. Eish. Tell me about Chambo. Kuna mtu alikuseti ya Chambo nini? Yeah, what was the whole idea about that song before we go to the whole thing kwanza?
So I got the whole inspiration. I was in campus.
Yeah.
I used to do nails.
Oh wow, okay.
What was home?
Yeah.
I had a shop right outside the shop.
Wow, nice.
The school. So kuna time, especially Friday, ama Saturday, easy weekend. Nilikuwa naona tubaba. Tunakuja na magari. Booming music.
Whoa, yeah.
Alcohol. Wanapaka hapo nje ya shule.
Wow.
And the girls come.
Yeah, like the girls come flocking.
Like Sesame, it's not the girls' fault.
Yeah, of course.
It's Friday. I'm in second year, nimeboeka. And you have music and alcohol. Convinced. And then now, these naive girls find themselves in situations zenye hawezi jitoa yani.
Yeah, true.
And well, wanaona kama hiyo ni chambo. Like that music, that money that they're flaunting in the girls' faces.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's the bait.
Yeah, it's a bait.
That's part of the explanation. The one that I can share.
I love the story behind it, manze. Yeah, it seems like hii album yote yani. Okay, venye nimesikiza, it's so angelic for one. It's so graceful. Yani una sauti mtoto, umebarikiwa manze.
Thank you.
Yeah, so okay. Nini sasa ilikuwa inspire to come up with this name Pink Energy? Now let's just go over the whole thing sasa. Pink Energy.
Okay, so I had the album name before I even had the songs.
Oh wow,
Yeah. So I've been trying to express myself in my music in a feminine way, but a feminine, strong way.
Yeah.
You know, girls are normally connected to being vulnerable, being weak,
true. I know.
inferior. So like I've always tried to show in my music that you can be feminine and still
also strong
rule,
and
still rule the
exactly.
world. So Pink Energy is just for, mainly it's a women empowerment album, but also to connect. You see, every male akona feminine side, and every female has masculine side.
Yeah.
When you see males wametengeneza makucha, taking care of themselves, breaking down in tears, and in this society, we live in a time where males get shamed for such behavior.
Yeah, true.
Watu wakikuwa na kwa salon wanakuchekelea, you get trolled.
Yeah.
I don't know
you're a weak man.
Yeah. You're not a weak man, you're a man who takes care of himself.
Exactly.
And it's just there to show men that you can be feminine and still not be any less of a man.
Yeah, and still be appreciated.
Wow.
I love it. Yeah, so okay, in this whole album, which song do you feel stands out? Yenye unaweza sema maybe your fans wamerelate nayo the most? Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't quite expect it, but actually my fans ni Malava girl na Malava boy.
Oh wow.
So they're really engaging well with Namna Gani. It's a simp session. It's a whole simp session.
But that has
okay,
play almost,
it's
allowed. Why not?
Simping, then let's simp together because the streets are dirty.
I know, vile inafaa bana. Namna Gani. So you ndo una feel ime stand out. People love it and appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so unaweza sema how has your art evolved from when you started? Because nilicheki you dropped an EP inaitwa Flowers.
My Flowers.
Yes. My Flowers. Yeah, so from when you started, una feel evolve, like do you feel like you've evolved with your art?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the writing has matured.
Yeah.
The words.
Yes, definitely.
Yani kenye nimepitia between the time I started and now, which is not quite a long time, but it's a lot of things that have shaped how I sound today.
Yeah.
But also that EP was so important in making my debut.
Yeah, exactly.
When I listen to it, there's so many things that maybe I could change, but like it's good to appreciate that.
Exactly. Yeah.
At that time,
and
this is how much I've grown.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song to perform live?
Chambo.
Yenye tu tumetoka kusikiza tu sahi.
Chambo. I just love how it's kind of pulls someone in.
Yeah, exactly.
I myself niki perform, I just feel like I'm just levitating on another level.
Wow.
It's like an abyss of music. It's just a beautiful song to perform.
It is. And I was there for the album launch and I had so much fun, manze. Yani nilibambika. Because I was like, hey, the first time nilikusikia on stage was during the inaitwaje, Coffee and Cuddles. Yeah. I came for the Coffee and Cuddles and I was like, hey, let me see. And I was like, okay, so you're dropping an album. Na nilipenda tu vibe from then. I was so hooked. Nikasema isiezi kosa. I have to come. Hey, nikakuja and I was like, hey, the setup, everything was just amazing. Yani, napenda tu venye unafanya mambo yako. It's so good and it's so inspiring, manze, because kuna madem wengi out there wanataka kufanya mziki and they don't even know how. Hawajui hata waanze vipi, waanzie wapi. They don't have a team, nini. But you're doing a good job, manze. Big shout out to you. Yeah, so tell us a fun fact about you that your fans might not know.
I feel like my fans who are truly my fans know a lot about me because I tend to overshare.
You're an open book hapo.
Kila kitu. Nimeamka with my cat. Hashtag.
Oh, you have a cat.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Anaitwa nani?
Anaitwa Flowers.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, nice.
Actually my inspiration.
Wow, that's nice.
I owe it to Flowers. He deserves a better life. It's a boy.
Wow, that's nice. Oh my God.
That's something that they know. And they know a lot. The fact that I can carry very heavy people on my back. Yeah. I don't know where that strength came from.
For real?
Because like I can't even lift a 10-liter EV.
Yeah, but
I can carry a jog through on my back.
Wow.
And many more. Yeah.
That's dope. That's really dope. Yeah. And okay, another question. How do you feel about social media's role on your artistic career?
Social media is a very powerful tool, but can be very deceiving.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially TikTok, who anaenda live.
Yeah.
And I meet a lot of strangers who most of the time inspire me. They give me support. We dig your music. Even before I started releasing music, I was just nilikuambia, by the way, this is something I wrote. Munaona niitoe? Then like you can tweak with this lyric hivi. Jaribu hapa pande hivyo. So I have met very amazing people online. Yeah. But also social media is not a real place.
Yeah, you can't overshare.
You can't overshare. So it's a very thin line between what I'm gaining and what I tend to lose.
Okay, yeah.
So it's just about finding that perfect balance.
Yeah, because there's some crazy people out there, man. You may just post something. Mtu tu akona tu na stress zake tu anakuja tu. You're like, yo, what's wrong? What's with all the bile, man? Nini bana? Hey Joe, manze. Okay, being from Mombasa, unaweza sema the local culture imeinspireaje nini art yako? Hii culture ya Kimombasa, nini Uswahili?
I feel like it has kind of personally, my writing and my arrangements are very Western, very English.
Yeah,
because it's what nimegrow nikisikiza.
Yes.
Cha tuseme hivyo. And I've only started consuming, local art nikiwa high school hapo, trying to listen to Kina Sauti Sol when they were at their prime and whatnot. But coming to Mombasa now just grounded me in a way. Like I've lived here for 6 years. And nikirudi Nairobi, you'll get trolled if you even speak a little with a Swahili accent.
I know.
Like what do they expect? I've lived here for 6 years. You don't expect
your accent right now stick.
Exactly.
Like it's inevitable.
Exactly. So I feel like it has kind of connected me more to my African roots.
Okay.
And I feel that Swahili touch. Every time I write music, kitu inaniambia just do the lyrics in Swahili. It feels more,
and it will connect with people even more.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really dope. That's really. So hujatoka Mombasa originally?
No.
Lakini umeishi hapa for 6 years.
Yes.
That's a long time manze. Hapo lazima culture tu imekuingia, Uswahili kidogo nini.
Acha nijaribu aje. I'm surrounded by Swahili kila
So hata kuongea tu lazima uta-sound tu hivyo. Mtu anaweza sema by the umeka Mombasa for more than 5 years, lazima tu hiyo culture tu itakuingia kabisa. Okay. So nilicheki mlikuwa na show flani with Njirai. I really wanted to come for that show, but manze singeweza. How was it? How was the whole experience? Chini ya mnazi, right?
The whole experience, it's always a good time performing. So definitely it was so fun. It was a different crowd. Most of my listenership were my age, age group, mostly campus students, and very little middle-aged people. But sasa hapa ilikuwa, baba na wa mama.
Wow, it was different.
It was kind of challenging to blend in my style into their liking, but it's nice to know how to perform my songs in a different way to fit the crowd. So it was a good challenge.
And also a learning experience, right?
A learning experience.
Nice. Well, so tuna expect collabo na Njirai ama?
We'll have to wait and see.
We'll just have to wait and see. That's really nice. So, okay, which is the biggest show pana unaweza sema umewahi perform?
The biggest show in terms of people or in terms of...
No, it's just... Okay, not in terms of people, ati numbers of people, apana. Just wewe mwenyewe, like, una feel like, this is like my best, Gani.
That's a very tricky one to answer. Every show I perform becomes my favorite.
Okay. They always get better.
But I'd say the biggest was actually the time I decided now this is what I'm doing. And I thought I was going to die after the show. And I survived, and I didn't think I would be able to pull a show peke yangu.
Wow.
It was last year. It's called Hendrix and I. I did it for free. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I'll just try stuff.
Just do it.
It'll work. I'm going to go with it. And then the Soul Generation Camp wakaanza kukuja hiyo time. So like a few days before my first show, I kind of got some skills or tips
from them.
Really boosted my first show to be a great show.
Wow.
The turnout was awesome. Nilikuwa naimba na watu wanaingia mpaka viti zinawekwa very close to the stage.
Wow.
The show was over and people were still coming.
They want more.
It was such a blessing, and it gave me some motivation to do it more. Now I can't stop.
Kabisa. Hey, keep doing it, manze. You're doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Yo, my people, mnamsikia mdada wetu jamani, Wiwi Nimo. Hey, big shout out to you, manze. This is Pwani Vina with your girl Tunda Tiziana. I hope tune in, na kama bado huja tune in manze, www.blueradio.co.ke manze. Show ni Pwani Vina bana. Yani hapa ndani leo tunafurahia tu, yani tumebarikiwa manze. That's what's up. Let's keep listening to Wiwi Nimo. Kuna song yake, track number 5 from the album Pink Energy, inajiita Dora. Let's listen to Dora. I'll see you. Yes sir. Hey bana, tumesikiza the whole Pink energy album. Bado una drop zingine ama imeisha?
But imeisha.
Ilishamaliza ku drop
cause on to the next.
Nice manze. Hey, kazi safi manze. Yani una sound fiti sana. I just love. Napenda hiyo song yenye tumetoka kusikiza sai. Achana now. That's my favorite of the whole thing. And it's really dope manze. Big shout out to you.
Thank you.
So, nikataka kukuuliza nini nakupeaga confidence? What gives you confidence?
It just
Ama it's in you.
Be siri.
Maybe.
Unaona kama exams. Like the way, no matter how many exams you do.
Yeah.
There's a way you feel before in the exam room. There's a huge knot in your stomach.
Yeah.
Unasikia tu joto baridi. I feel that all the time. But now you just learn how to do it scared.
Yeah. You just do it scared.
Yeah. I'm scared right now.
But still, I'm here, I know.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. Okay, and nini ina kumotivate your writing? What inspires your writing?
I tap into life for inspiration. I will write about my surrounding. I will write about something I have seen. I will write about something that I have experienced.
Yeah.
I will TB.
It's okay.
I'll write about something someone else has experienced.
Yeah.
Just as long as it's authentic. Yeah, so I like to write about kenye inafanyika.
Yeah.
And how, like, what is going on,
like everyday
inside.
life. Exactly.
Yes, the feelings that people don't like confronting, sadness, fear. Sasa hizo ndio tunajaribu confront, like things to do with confidence, being brave. So you see, there's those feelings that people feel embarrassed.
A lot, yeah.
Adults sana. Hutaki kuonekana ukilia in public.
I know.
You don't want to be seen afraid. You don't want people to know you need help.
Yes.
And it's okay to be all those feelings, because at the end of the day we are human.
Exactly.
The only way we can fight that is by
expressing yourself. Yes. True.
Yes.
That's powerful. I love that.
Okay.
So I was watching an interview yako. Ulikuwa umesema you're a singer, songwriter, upcoming comedian, and instrumentalist. Yeah, but you'd love to go as a musician.
Yes.
Hebu niambie hiyo story ya upcoming comedian.
So, I recently realized that I have a gift in comedy. Yeah, but most of my friends, they tell me I'm not funny and all. But they are haters too.
You're not funny.
Yeah, so I specialize in dad jokes, but like if I'm a girl, we call them girl jokes, because most of them don't make sense. Yeah. But comedy is comedy.
Bora mtu acheke.
Bora mtu acheke. Bora ni funny.
What? That would be like so surprising. Mtu aizifikiria manze. Wiwi anaweza nichekesha.
I can laugh to bet. Let us bet 10 shillings.
For real?
It will make you laugh.
I give you 10 shillings.
Yes.
Sawa, to bet
mingi.
To bet nichekeshe.
Are you ready to laugh?
Yes.
Cheka kwanza kicheko yuko nayo ishe. Usiseme.
Yo. Taro nichekesha manzi. Yo. Kwa comedian ni kitu ngumu sana. Cause kuchekesha watu si rahisi manzi. What? How did you realize unaweza chekesha watu?
Because if they fail to laugh, then it's funny.
Oh, okay.
It's funny that I thought that joke was funny and people are not laughing. So at the end of the day,
it's funny that they're not laughing.
Yeah, I laugh at myself.
I love that.
I thought that was funny, guys. Yeah.
That's really dope, manze. Hey, Joe, and instruments, unajifunza ama you can play an instrument?
Yeah, I am doing keys. I will make my debut on keys at undisclosed date.
Oh wow.
It will just be an event like any other, and then surprise.
Wow.
Like
That's amazing.
Yeah,
You're multi-talented, manze. Hey, ni dope sana.
Thank you.
Hey, yo lazima nikuje manze nione, nijione.
Yeah, hauna choice.
Kabisa. So, okay, kitu ingine nilikuwa nataka nikuulize. What's the weirdest rumor you've heard about yourself? And you listen and you're like, God damn, is that me? No. Me? Aje.
Wow. Oh, wow. Ni nyingi. I hear a lot of stuff about myself.
And you're like, really?
Mimi Wiwi. Kwani ama mimi si Wiwi?
Ama ni mwingine?
Ama kuna Wiwi mwingine.
Niambe moja tu. And you'll feel, hey, jo hapana.
Hiyo ni noma. The weirdest rumor I've heard about myself.
Yeah.
Is a rumor that kuna I'm trying to be mysterious about it. So there's a group of people that I had been affiliated with for some time.
Yeah.
That we were very close. And they are, I don't know where the rumor came from, but there was a rumor that we are together, all of us, like about 11 people, and I was like, whoa guys,
what?
Yeah. You asked.
Really? What? Hey, Joe.
Yeah, so that's how creative people can get.
Hey, bana, you have to creativity. That's crazy. Hey,
yeah. Type shit.
Hey, you're crazy, manzejo.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, that's Wiwi, guys, manze. Mnamsikiza. Yeah. Mambo ni kama haya, manze. Show ni Pwani Vina. We in the building at Blue Radio, bringing the vibe, manze. With your girl Tunda, Tiziana, kama vipi. Tumesikiza the whole Pink Energy album, and this room is just filled with pink energy, manzejo. Yeah, mambo ni kama haya, manze. Yani tunafurahia, tuna-enjoy. It's a beautiful Sunday. Weather iko too fresh. By then mesikia watu hawafai kwenda baharini because there are some really strong winds, and yeah, so I was just telling people out there to be safe. Yeah, msiende, don't go to the beach because the governor tayari alipeana hiyo public notice that it's not safe out there. So yeah, nilikuwa nataka tuongelee kitu moja. There's this lady from Brazil, anajita Chris Galera kitkayo. Yeah, so this lady in 2021, she felt like she loves herself so much, and she decided to marry herself. Yeah, so she got married to herself. Aka invite brother ke, sister ke, and they were asking her, why are you doing this? And she was like, I just feel like I just love myself, and I want this love to be just for me. I don't want to share it with anyone, so I'm going to marry myself. Yeah, and live with myself, hivyo. So this year in April, last month, yeah. She divorced herself.
Wow. White people.
Yeah, white people problem. Hey. She divorced herself because she fell in love with a man.
I don't blame her. Men are adorable.
Yeah, I know, right? So what do you think, Tukai, like, what do you think about that?
Hey, that's crazy.
I know.
Hey.
Manze.
But I low-key dig that.
The self-love.
Yeah, she's her own girl. She's a bad girl. Like, she can do whatever she wants. I feel like rules, she must be a very wealthy person.
Yeah.
Rules are made for poor people.
I know.
If you're rich, you can do anything you
want. You can even change your name.
Yeah.
You can just do anything, manze.
You can even say you're not a person, and people will refer to you as whatever you want to be called.
Manze.
So,
it's crazy. Aya, story ingine kuna there's a cat in Costa Rica. It was arrested because it was smuggling drugs into prison. Imagine. Yeah, because you told me you have a cat. Remember, Naisha? Flowers, yeah. So imagine Flowers ametrainiwa hadi amekuwa kama paid hivi sasa. anaekewa madrug.
First of all, respect to the guy who did that. That's so creative. Like using a cat to pet. Nani atafikiria kusearch paka?
Haizi fikiria. Because alafu they can fit into small spaces cats. So ilikuwa inaingia huko ndani, inatolewa hizo madre, inarudi. Of course hata si mara moja ama mara mbili. It was just one bad day. It was caught and arrested, manze.
Ruto must go, man. Ruto must go. The cat deserves better. Kwamboka. What about his family?
Hakuna mtu anafikiria familia yake bana. Yo, it's crazy. It's
Justice
crazy.
for the cat.
Justice for
I'm on the cat side.
By that I mean niliadopt a kitten just a few days ago. There's this lady at hapo tu karibu na kwetu anapenda paka. So she has this she had the mother cat, alafu akona kittens, and then okay, haizi afford kuwa feed wote because walikuwa like 6 kittens. So I was like, hey manze, huyu mmoja anaka so weak, like hey, let me just do something about her. So I told her, nipatie huyu mmoja basi me, I'll just go and take care of it. Hey, and it's crazy because mtu wangu anamtesa, anashinda kimbeba, anamwambia jamani muache. Aski. Lakini she's so excited about it. Hata I'm so excited about it. Like nafaa kuitrain to go and need to go to the kujisaidia nini cause it's a lot of work. It's like having a whole baby, manze. Umemanage umekuwa na your cat for how long?
Tunakaribia 1 year.
Wow.
Our birthday next month.
Oh wow. Hey, that's a long time, manze.
Yeah, the cat was actually brought to me by my baby.
Oh wow.
On my birthday.
Nice. Kalikuwa ka kitten?
Yeah, kalikuwa kadogo na kalikuwa kakali. From the first day, I'm like, how am I going to survive with this thing?
Yeah.
Nikienda kulala hivi kananirukia. So you don't, nothing prepares you. It's just like parenthood.
True.
And you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Just do your best.
Exactly.
And keep just keep him alive. You do everything.
You feed it well, nini. And cats are really good because they're good company. I'm a cat person. Napenda.
And they're going to grow to be very good friends with the kid.
For real, I know. Hey Joe. So, okay, kuna historia nini yenye inaendelea on X. Wow, watu wana troll Suluhu, President Suluhu at TZ, manze.
She's just a girl.
Yeah, exactly. She's just trying to
run a country.
Yeah, and it's not easy
at the same time.
Manze. Yo, so tulikuwa tuna watch hizo ma videos watu yani Kenyans, it's so hard kutetea wa Kenya.
Kenya is not a real place. Kenya is a joke itself.
Yani people hacked Twitter X ya police wa TZ. Alafu akatweet hapo. Wow, I'm so used to Twitter. Okay. So utasema nini waka X hapo?
Waka X. I get the point.
President Suluhu is no more. Akiwa Kenya jamani. Hata kama ni hasira. Tayari washamuua jamani. It's just crazy. Whatever is going on. Like I mean, I feel like Kenyans are just tired.
Kenyans are bored.
Bored, right? That's the word.
And it's really easy to catch their attention in Kenya. Yani fanya tu ujinga kidogo.
Exactly. There's that trend.
And I feel like for Suluhu, for her to be a president, for a woman to become a president, sidhani whatever a little cyber trolling
can shake her, of course.
If anything, the problems that she has
are even bigger.
Hasira ndio itampatia nguvu
ya. Exactly. Manze.
Lakini watu
wacha
she's just a girl.
I know.
Let's be kind.
I know, manze jo. Anyway, niko na story more but tutamaliza tu. Kuna video nilicheki ya Snoop Dogg. He was like he's traveled all over the world and he feels like the world is a rectangle.
You know Snoop, kuna human beings.
And they Snoop.
And then they Snoop.
Imagine.
I can say it's okay. Just let him think whatever. You always bishana nae.
Manze.
Snoop Dogg.
It's just Snoop. I've traveled all over the world, and man, I feel like the world is a rectangle.
Snoop is on another level.
Wako tu level yake manze.
Yeah.
Yes sir. Wagwan my people. Hey, I hope mnatusikiza na mna enjoy hizi banta zetu manze. Tuko na Wiwi Nimo in the building at Blue Radio. Ametuletea vibe manze. She's all dressed up in pink. Ay, looking like a Barbie.
It's supposed to be blue with a touch of pink.
No. You do you manze. Uko tu sawa kabisa. But then coincidence tu nimeva blue set. Tuko Blue Radio hapana. Yes sir, we're bringing the vibe. Mambo ni kama haya manze. That's what's up. Let's keep listening to some music manze. Yeah, we have like 4 minutes to 5. Tuko na one more hour. Tuendelee kwa my vibe au sio? That's what's up. Oi, mambo ni kama haya. Umesikia maneno? Tumesikia a lot. Tumesikia mangoma mob. Yeah, from MK64, you know, and Kaspanyove Kushabani. Have you seen my wife? That's my favorite part of that song. Sijui yasema nini like hush karamai. Yeah. Alafu sasa tumesikiza wezi nipata by Kushte. Manze, ako in the building ameka tu kipembe msalimia watu. Your mic is on.
Yo ni aje, my name is Kushte again and I'm back at it again. Let's go.
Yes sir, manze karibuni man. Yani leo, nilikuwa nasema leo ni siku tu imebarikiwa. This is a blessed day. Yo. Na wewe ndio umetuletea hizi baraka zote manze. Hata sikuwa na expect kama Kushte ata come through manze. Big shout out to you man. That's really dope manze. Napenda venye anakusupport. When I check it, mimi fan, bonge la fan manze. Yeah, that's really dope manze. Yeah, endeleeni tu kujituma kufanya mambo manze, because Mombasa, actually I wanted to us to talk about something. Mombasa female artists naweza sema yani hawasikiki and there's wako kidogo, like I don't know, sijui because mimi usikia story mob. Kuna time hata nilikuwa natoka studio huko kubwa kwa Matt, and then I was being shown this chick. Unaole dem alikuwa gamsani, and I'm like alikuwa msanii alafu nini ka happen ati squeeze hata record tena nini like story tu zenye azibambe manze. So you're like kwani what's happening with female artists in Mombasa manze? Na hapa unajua kuna so much talent, because I always say this manze, yani Mombasa kuna talent lakini watu tu people are not tapping into it, or I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, lakini yani nikiona dem anajituma yani mi ubambika tu sana manze. Yeah, unaweza fikiria nini na happen na wasanii madem hapa Mombasa ni manze?
Unajua it's yani tuanze tu hapo kwa dem.
Exactly
manze. Like a girl,
yeah,
depending with choice yenye utamake regarding as to how you will live your life, the trajectory that it trajectory
okay kisungu kubwa
that your life is going to follow. Sometimes mtu amejiambia, and I feel like these are values enforced into our systems by society. I'm a rebel, thank you.
Yes,
so
as you should.
You feel by 25 unafaa kuwa na katoto.
I know.
And if not, utaanza kuangaliwa vibaya. Especially if you have a good relationship with your folks. Sasa itabidi you give up your life and
you do what they want.
Yeah, and sometimes kukua msanii ina require yani ujipeane, you give yourself to the craft. Exactly. And once you start focusing on maybe structuring your life to favor society, unaweza jipoteza in the process.
Sana tena.
So I feel like sometimes too huwa tunajipoteza. There's an age we reach, there's that chemical, and it's really difficult to stay strong, to keep going.
Yeah.
But if you really love the game, you will sacrifice anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I feel like the Mombasa industry inajaribu. Tunajaribu.
True manze, for sure. By the way, true. Sasa imeanza kuamka because kuna time ilikuwa tu imelala.
Yeah.
Because nimekuwa Nairobi for a long time. So when I came back I was like damn, unajua I've been away from home. Mimi nimezaliwa hapa Mombasa. I've been away from home for a very long time. I need to come back and get to the ground. Nione what's really happening na wasanii nini. Cause manze, cause mimi najua Mombasa yani kuna vipaji, kuna a lot of talent manze. And people need to be on the lookout for that, man. Yeah. Speaking of that, okay, Kenya, but niliona video fulani msee anasema venye Kenya is so blessed and we need to give them the secret, because apparently ati venye when Obama visited Kenya, aliporudi US akakuwa president. Alafu Queen Elizabeth, before she was queen, she was in Kenya and she became a queen while she was in Kenya at Abadeas huko Treetops kwa hiyo hotel fulani yenye alikuwa anapenda. And then the recent pop mwenye amechaguliwa, Pop Leo, ati before I think ni last year alikuwa Kenya, alafu alipoenda US akachaguliwa akakuwa pop. So this guy was like, yo Kenyans, hebu tuambieni siri yenu.
I think that's a beautiful coincidence.
Ndio.
Yeah,
you feel it's a nice coincidence?
Honestly, Sidani, it's good. Like whatever we need to tell ourselves.
Yeah.
Kila mtu utaka kujivunia
where
we come from. Kama vile tukiwa high school, hakuna mtu angeconvince that your dorm is not the best dorm.
I know,
kila
right?
Mtu alikuwa anajua dorm yake.
Yes,
so, maybe ukienda Uganda pia wanasema the same thing.
For sure. Because definitely kuna stories zenye si hasa hatujui about
like can you imagine how many countries he went to?
I know, right?
Before and after.
Hey bana, enye uko funny.
To be serious. Tamko utafute kazi, watu kama Kenya iko na bahati, hakuna bahati.
There's no luck. Watu wafanye kazi bana, wafanye bidii. Msikia bana, mjitume. Msiseme ati Kenya we are lucky, bahati tu itakuangukia. Hakuna manze, you have to wake up.
The matrix. Hakuna luck.
Hey, that's some real shit up there, manze. Hey, watu wajitume, man. That's dope, man. Aya, kuna kastori kengine pia nilicheki. Ati, kuna demo MTZ, alikuwa anasema venye Kenya, nyinyi wa Kenya ni vichwa ngumu. Ati sasa, ati kuna mjamaa alifungua police station yake. Yani, personally mtu amefungua police station place, juu hiyo place hakuna police station, na watu wanakuja hapo wana report cases, wanalipa pesa ile venye makaroa wanafanyiwa tu. Imagine a Kenyan alifungua his own police station na anafanya biashara out of it.
That's the real G right there.
That's a legend.
Respect.
Yo,
it's all about unatafuta business opportunity and you place yourself there. No one is coming to save you. Lakini
that's so creative, manze. How do you even think about bana? Alafu unajua sasa probably your place kuna a lot of crime, so definitely anasaidia community. But he was arrested, alishikwa. That's illegal. Unafungaje police station yako?
Au police walimwarrest, wanajuaje ni polisi wa ukweli? Somebody's lying.
Ndio hapo sasa.
Somebody's lying.
Yani lakini mi wanasema yani Kenyans wanakuaga tu
on their own level.
Wow. Ni ngumu kutetea wa Kenya. Kenyans are just crazy. Alafu tunakuaga na hii culture ya kuendorse vitu za ujinga. There's a video of the former president Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa anasema ile ujinga inaendelea hapa. Wow, hadi natumikaga kama mimi hiyo video. Like, it's just crazy what goes on in Kenya, manze. Yes sir, mambo ni kama haya. This is Pwani Vina with your girl Tunda Tiziana, manze. Leo in the building we have Wiwi, Nimo. Alafu tuko na Kushte, manze amekuja lakini ametulia, amenyamaza. Na vile anakuaga noise maker pale online.
Let me maintain. Doesn't want to steal my spotlight.
I know.
Kabisa.
Vile inafaa manze. I love it. Napenda tu yani the whole vibe, the whole energy me bring through. It's just amazing. Like you've brought in a certain grace in here. It's really dope. I I'm just honored to have you. Nikwambia manze, I'm honored to interview you manze.
Thank you.
It's really nice. I'm grateful. So kuna tena story nyingine hapa. Sijui tunaweza iongelea about kasi. Yeah, apparently kulikuwa na hiyo trial ya Didi and her testimony imetrend sana. Okay, the videos were not recorded, of course the court proceedings azikuwa online, but venye watu wanasema and the things she went through as an artist. What do you think? Okay, in story so controversial sana. It's really crazy na imetrend sana because when she was testifying, actually alikuwa kwanza ako very pregnant. Acha niseme she was very pregnant, and then imagine all that trauma yenye alikuwa go through, and then having to speak it out in court mbele ya mwenye perpetrator mwenye alikuwa hapo, like hey Jo, unaweza sema nini about this whole shenanigans?
Me honestly, I'm very cautious, because you never know which side of the story ni ukweli. You never know. I feel for her definitely, because I'm a lady, and I can imagine the pain of being into the most vulnerable when you're expectant. You know, you need someone to protect you. It's probably the first time. So like, and then now having the father of the baby, not a very, how do we say, not very stable. So it even makes you question whether you want to keep the baby, whether you want the baby to be exposed to this kind of world.
Exactly.
But she's brave for coming out like
she's
that.
So brave.
She's very brave. Now maybe I'm idea many more ladies who would be in the same shoe. What? So it's still a weird world we live in.
I know. Wow, whatever is going on out there.
It's crooked. But we are getting there.
Maombi tu.
Maombi na kusikiza music ya Wiwi.
Kabisa. Umesikia maneno manze. Yes sir. Hii ni Blue Radio manze. Kama hujatune in manze umechelewa. We have 30 more, actually 33 more minutes. Paka show yetu iishe manze. Hii ni Pwani Vina. Hope umetune in na www.blueradio.co.ke. Mambo ni kama haya manze. Tuendelee kusikiza muziki kidogo. So that we can keep setting the vibe. I'll see you. Yes sir. Feds wanapenda na mimi napenda Cinema Romantic Rivals. Hii song by the way inaongelea weed. Apparently Feds wanaipenda na sisi pia tunaipenda, so Cinema Romantic Rivals. Okay, like mimi si smoke weed. Nilikuwa na smoke lakini niliacha. So tumetoka kusikiza Saru, tukasikiza Wangeshi, tukasikiza Rosary. Hiyo song Up in the Air, I feel like it's one of her best songs. Yenye ameshaifanya. Inakoga dope sana, and it's from 7 years ago, imagine. Yani ngoma za kitambo zinakoga tu na kakitu. It's just something about it. And I love madem wenye wana rap, wanajituma like unajua hii industry si easy manze.
Si rahisi. You need to be aggressive.
Sana tu manze. And big shout out to Wiwi manze for pulling up man. It's such a blessing to have you na this short interview nimekuwa understand too sana, and napenda the whole idea of Pink Energy. It's such a good project yenye kuna hiyo song ya Wina na achana now and Mr. Dora is all about food.
Because you're a foodie. Food. But like kwa kila wimbo there's the obvious perspective that everyone is going to take, of which that would be it. But Dora is a song that really shows or rather bottles my whole experience at the Soul Generation Music Camp. Dora is the lady mwenye alikuwa anatupikia. And like that period really unlocked a new creative level in me. That's kuwa nafikiria naweza fanya chakacha.
Ni kali.
Thanks to Dora.
Manze umeinail, imeweza. It's really dope. And your winner, it's about telling you're a winner, affirmations nini. Like the whole project, it's really dope manze, ni kazi tu safi. So are we expecting any videos?
Definitely.
Yeah?
But we're going to keep that a surprise for now.
Okay.
But we're expecting a visualizer really, really soon.
Sawa, umesikia mase. Yeah, stay tuned manze on Wiwi, alafu utawaambia kwenye watakufollow on your socials. Well,
so my socials ni Wiwi Nimo kila mahali.
Okay.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube,
of course,
Spotify, on every platform. My music is on everywhere. Like you can use my sounds on Instagram,
nice,
TikTok,
and
uchukue achana nao,
of course, vibe nayo kabisa. That's really nice manze. It's so good to have you up in here manze. Show imekuwa Pwani Vina at Blue Radio manze. Kama ume miss out, we're going to post the videos on on YouTube. And make sure you follow us at Blue Radio Kenya on Instagram, at Blue Radio on Kenya on Facebook pia, on X at Blue Radio Kenya. And this has been your girl Tunda Tiziana. Show ni Pwani Vina manze, time imeenda. It's almost 5 minutes to 6 yani. Lakini tumejibamba. It's been such a vibe yani. Man, and na feel too poa. Yani tena nyumbani nikisikia tu raha manze. Me too. Umeleta tu vibe too manze. It's really nice to have you, and I hope when you're working on your next projects, we'll have you more. And big shout out to Kushti pia for pulling up yani unexpectedly. Kabisa. Yo, karibuni tu sana manze. This is Blue Radio na mambo ni kama hayo sio. Let's keep vibing guys.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.